Hey there, welcome to ilovedaytrading.com for another day of decoding the day trading blues, making trading simpler, easier, and manageable. I'd make this shit up, so don't hold me to it. So today I was looking over the last couple days of the market, the highs and the lows, uh, which way the market's going. Um, I'm always looking for an impulse leg that pulls back and creates a shelf so that I can then get in there on this side behind the guys that got going. So the thing that I'm always looking for, the thing that I always um, use as to help keep me grounded and centered in this whole mess that can eat you alive. I find that the impulse leg, right, the one that takes out everybody, takes out a low, takes out a high, pulls back, so it's a retracement or I had a friend call it something else. I forget. Pull back, and then I'm looking to sell the next impulse down. That's it. That's the whole thing here. So the other day, yesterday, Friday, I was watching the market, as I always do every day. I get up and I watch the market. And um, you know, there's an impulse leg there. Their impulse legs are everywhere. And the impulse leg, if you let it be your guide and you're looking to scalp, you're looking to swing trade, you're looking for anything that will help keep you on the right side. Which way is the market going? This has saved my butt more than anything else that's out there. That one breaks, but that's all right because we want that. But these ones here hold. All right? Hold. Holds. Holds. Cracks the shelf. Pop, pop, pop right there. See it? Just pops out like it's just like, oh yeah, everybody figured out what happened. There it is. Isn't that just what this is up here upside down? Comes down, breaks them out, pops them off, right? This is all I do. A couple times a day. Get my money, get out, and go on with my life. It's the easiest way I've figured out how to trade. You can do it too. You just have to see how the market flows. Right? Took out the high, pulls back down into it here. Put your order here. Boom. That's it. Right? Where do I get out? How about, measure the last impulse leg. Came up to about yay high. Wow. So anyhow, let's see what we were doing the other day. So the market was giving us some clues here. This chunk of business here, nice little turns. You could tell that this thing was coming off from the day prior. The overnights were starting to show us our sellers were in control. Sellers were in control. Sellers are still in control. Sellers are in control. As the market opened here at 6:30, right here, we get a little drop off from the impulse leg. Price starts pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, and then it comes off. So I'm watching this the whole time. Of course, I'm drawing my, what got beat, right? What got beat? What got beat? What got beat? Everybody wants to know who got beat. And then this showed up. I could see that price was pulling back. It broke in here. This structure here starts pulling back. So it's telling me which way it's going. Tell me which way it's going. Tell me which way it's going. I put my order here with my stop above the wash, the pivot of the last impulse leg or retracement. And followed this order down. It wasn't that far. I was like right here. As this came back into, as this started dropping off, took a little heat, and then price started falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down. I get a little scunchy around this part, these lows, because lows are oftentimes a place for people, machines, computers will have orders selling, buying, getting ready to gobble them up. But price is stepping down, price is stepping down, price is stepping down. We know that a swing high, swing low is confirmed by a swing high, and a swing high is confirmed by a swing low. So this is a new swing. Price is stepping down, so I'm fairly confident that this thing's going to continue on down. I got out. I think right around here. I'll have to look, but like somewhere in there. Because I typically, as much as I like to have these run, I typically will short it up a little bit just because I want to get paid. I need to get paid for what I'm doing here. So it might not be a real 3-to-1 in the eyes of all 3-to-1s that are out there, but it's a I want to get paid and get on with my day kind of business. So I got paid, took my money, and I got kind of full of myself, to be honest with you, because I figured this thing was coming off, and it took out these guys, but it didn't take out this guy. So I switched my time frame up just to see what's what, as I do from time to time, because I want to see what's going on the bigger picture. I want to have a feeling for the flow of the market, read the room, so to speak. And we trade swings, so we are looking for the swings. Swing high confirms a swing low. Swing low confirms a swing high. Right? So we have this stepping up. This stepping up. So I'm inclined to believe, and this is where I struggle. I really do. I wanted this thing to go down. I wanted this thing to go down. I mean, come on, right? I get fooled just as much as the next guy. So this might be a turn if we start looking at other uh, charts on a daily. Um, it could be. Oh shoot, let's just go look at it. I try and make these 10-minute videos, because you got stuff to do. You don't want to hear me blabble all day. Uh, yeah, hey, I redid it because it wasn't all dry. Sorry, I'm talking to my kids. We're the family business here. Price is stepping down. Took out the low. Took out the low. I think it's going to go down. I mean, what am I going to? Who am I to argue with the market here? It's going, there. So it's probably doing something weird. It might pull back up into this area in here and come off. Do like a little boom shot like that. I don't know. Nobody knows, but that's what I'm thinking. Price is stepping down. So going back to my original thought of what is, and I also don't try and get myself caught up on all this stuff, because if I'm going to try and get caught up on all this stuff, then I'm going to go crazy about it. I'm going to be wrong. So you should be comfortable being wrong. You should not be feeling like you need to hey buddy, love you. Feel like you're going to have to get it right, because you're just not going to do it. And don't try and sit there and say, oh, blah, 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 blah. That is why when I say, I took my money down here somewhere, I want to get paid. I'm here to make money. So now that's my overall lecture on that, because I thought I thought it was going to keep going down. Come on, everybody thinks it's going to go down. Everything's going down right now. But the thing that I really, 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 really try and do, and the thing that I really, really, really try and keep in my mind at all times, is which way is the impulse going, right? So if I follow this box that I draw, I've got my impulse. This impulse here down, and this impulse down here. All right? See how I took this out here? So now I've got another impulse down. Didn't take it out by very far. And then it takes it out to the upside. So now I'm not thinking about the shorts anymore. I'm thinking longs. And then I like to go through here and just see what were the opportunities that, after this, I shut down my day. I was done in 5 minutes, 44 to, where was I right there? 48. Yeah, 5 minutes. And sometimes that's all it takes. It just, and I will take that 5-minute trade and make the money I need to make. It's enough money for my day. I know I'm not going to be rich off any given trade. I'm a day trader. I love day trading. I love getting in here and doing this over and over and over again, because it's like anybody that wants to make something, you have to be good at your craft. You have to sharpen that stone every day, and that's why it was easy for me to see the impulse down and the pullback into here off of my setup of the impulse shelf, pop the shelf, retest the shelf, and then move on. These guys got beat. And I'll talk later more about it. You'll see in other videos. But these spots right here on these corners, and friends, don't try and go buy this up here. I got a buddy that does it. He's really good at what he does. and maybe someday we'll have him on. But it's not my trade. It's not my trade. But I'll tell you one thing: once you understand this setup, this becomes very easy and very clear, because then you just have a line you can buy off of. You can get in here with your orders somewhere down around here and look for a 3-to-1 trade, and then you're on the upside. One of the things I try and do is I try and trade less. If I get my money and I don't get stopped out, I don't try and do 2 or 3, 4 of those in a shot. I also try to keep myself centered by not staying in front of the screen too much. 1 or 2 hours a day is all I can really handle. You can see I'm on the 750 chart, and that's about it. I try and keep it as simple as I possibly can. There's volume coming in because it's the market's opening up. If you trade between the hours of, say, and this is a rule that I have, is that I don't trade typically until after 7. And now don't give me a hard time about that one, because it's friggin' the day before Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, and there's just nobody. Everyone's in Maui or skiing somewhere. They're not doing anything. So I knew there wasn't, because sometimes there's a report that comes out at 7. The banks have to reposition their books. People have to move money around. So, this was a little bit early for me, but I've done this a long time. So I'm not afraid to jump in every once in a while and break my rule. But most of the time, 7 to 10 o'clock, is all I really have. Is all, these 3 hours right in here is what I can, what I really want to do. And if I'm sitting here saying, okay, well, this impulse came up here, and then I say, there's my shelf. You guys already see it, don't you? See my box there? This guy cleaned the clock of all these guys. There's your entry right there. The retest, this thing comes up here, breaks these, busts this seller out, busts this seller out, busts this seller out, pulls back into there. And now maybe you can see why this trade now makes sense. Even though you're at the bottom of the pivot. You're bottom of the pivot here. It's the same thing. Just buy the line after the washout. All these guys, see this hard down on the left here? Hard up on the right? It's like brothers and cousins and sisters. They blow them out. They blow them out. They reset. And they do it again down here. If you really want to get into the nitty gritty, and you can see this pullback right behind, see that right there? That little pull, that pivot right behind these guys here? When you see the hard down, you see the hard up, action's going on, people are moving around, and price is making a pivot, starting to change the other way. And then all you do, say, Happy New Year. All right, guys, that's all I got. I'm done. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me your ideas. I want to see what's going on out there. I'm an island, man. All right, take care.